Hello everyone. Today's video is gonna be pretty laid back and you might hear some noises because I have a cat for now. I had a roommate for not that long. She had a cat, and then I am a caregiver. That's one of my jobs. I have a few jobs. One of my jobs is a caregiver, and the man that I was taking care of is going to go back into rehab, and so I'm watching his cat for him while he goes and gets better. His cat is adorable, and I do know her since I would go take care of him, and his cat was always there and so sweet. So yeah, for the next couple months I will have a cat and we'll see where it goes from there. I definitely have a lot of ideas for role plays and more intricate videos, but it's a lot right now to make everything happen. I have one idea that I think everyone is really gonna like. It's another nostalgic video, but I need like a certain prop that shouldn't be hard to find. In fact, it should cost like $1 or $2, but it is something that maybe just was more popular when I was a child. So maybe it was just more popular a decade ago or 15 years ago. But for now, we're gonna be laid back because I'm moving in 2 weeks. My job is always changing just with the nature of my work, and it is a newer job. People did mention that they wanted to see a video like this before, so I showed off my tote bag a couple times now. One of them was in just a laid back video like this, and one of them was in a video that was a role play. And that tote bag I have has patches all over it. The pins that I had would always fall off of the tote. I would put them on the outside and they would just like fall off all the time. I lost some of them for sure. So I decided to get this, and this is already a couple years old. It's from Amazon. I don't buy from Amazon anymore because I like to find shit at the thrift store. So this is all the pins I have, and it's a small opening, so they don't even all fit. I don't really use this bag often. I can definitely use it more now, but I never used it for a while because I have a child, and when you have like a baby and a toddler, you need like a giant diaper bag or like a tote bag. So I didn't really use this. I guess I can use it now. I used to have an Etsy shop, and I met this girl who crochets. So this is from Crochet Cuties by Lily. If you look her up on Etsy, she probably has so many sales. Like she's actually like she's a legit businesswoman. I was like cosplaying. I think I made like 200 sales on Etsy by the end of everything, and then I moved, and then now I try and keep my pace. And then this is a little charm. This might have been a freebie that came with a little package I bought off Etsy as well. I just put the keychain on there. I bought like a bag of Rilakkuma stuff years ago, and this came with it. It's like about to break off, if you can see that. There's nothing in here except for this lotion that I don't use. This is very old. I don't use this. In fact, I think this came with a gift I got for Christmas from an old friend. And of course, it probably came with the lip balm, and I definitely used the other stuff that came with it, but I didn't use this. I hear the cat getting into something. Oh, there's some Japanese currency because I went to Japan. Oh, this is basically like $1. It's kind of like a similar value, and this is very lightweight. And then I have a keychain in here. This keychain is on the inside of one of the zippers. And I got this through a trade that I did with someone when I ran that Etsy shop, so I made them like a little keychain or a necklace. I think I made them 2 necklaces with polymer clay, little like candies. And then they made me this. It's cute. It just kept breaking when I had it on the outside of a bag, so now I just keep it on the inside. It's like a little insert. The pins are in this insert, but I don't know if I'll take that out. And I could probably take it out after just showing the outside. This one is newer. Same with the Care Bears. Same with, you can't see it, but there's a Snoopy one. All those three are from Box Lunch. I don't even go to the mall. I don't like buying, especially things like this new. But I did like a couple months ago because I made a new friend. I haven't messaged her in a while because she's back in Illinois. For some reason, all roads lead me back to Illinois, and I don't know why, but a lot of my friends are in Illinois where I used to live, and it just so happened that I made this new friend that lives here sometimes where I live, and then sometimes she lives in Illinois. So we went to the mall, and we weren't gonna buy anything, but I saw the fun pins, and these are very nostalgic to me. I like nostalgia. I like Care Bears. This is what is this called? Yo Gabba Gabba. Yo Gabba Gabba. And then the Snoopy pin. I like Snoopy a lot. If anyone remembers Kipper, the British dog cartoon, the show ended in like 2000, so I was born in 2003, so they must have done reruns because I remember Kipper. It was also a book series. I loved Curious George. I liked Maisie Mouse, Max and Ruby. I liked that one Nick Jr. show, I think it was. It wasn't even really like a full show. It was like for a couple minutes a night, and there was like a star named Luna or whatever. There was a woman. They would sit on this velvet green couch. It was in the shape of a moon, a crescent moon. And it would be this creepy star stuffed animal next to like a real life woman. And it was like a little nighttime show where they'd get ready for bed with us. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't remember. It was called, what was it, like Good Night something? I don't know. But that's around the same era of all these other shows. And I put this one on the outside, and I guess I'll just start doing that, even though the whole point is that I don't want the pins to fall off. But this is like a thicker fake leather, like a faux leather. I used to put the pins in the cotton tote bag, and I think they just came out much easier. Maybe they'll stay better in like a thicker fake leather like this. Is that a moth? That might be a moth. The frog, the moth, butterfly, and the snail, that was from a local artist when I lived in Burlington, Wisconsin. And nobody knows where that is. It's near Milwaukee, kind of. It's like right in between Milwaukee and Chicago, honestly. So, I never remembered the artist, but like she had all this whimsical art that was right up my alley. So I wish I knew the name so I could tell you all. But that's what those are from. So these are like hand drawn / painted or whatever. And they were on cards and different things. Of course, the person made pins out of them. I have a Blick pin. I don't know when I got that, but I used to go to Blick a lot when I lived near Chicago. So I would go downtown actually sometimes. And then Pochacco, my favorite Sanrio character. Let's take it out now. I lost one of the pin backings, so one of the pin backings is the cardboard. I have to be gentle. So here's all the pins. This one is the Oregon Coast, the 101, and I drove down the entirety of the 101 on the Oregon coast. Like, I didn't go all the way from the start to the end. Like, why do I make this more complicated than it is? The entirety, the portion of the 101 that covers Oregon, we went on. The Crepe Shop Chicago, that's like my favorite comfort place. It's a crepe shop in Chicago. Where is it? Lakeview East, I think. Is that where it is? Go there if you can. It's amazing. And then they have, it's called Brothers Creamery. It's like right next door. They have like an ice cream shop too. They've been open for a while now. What, like 7 years? I don't know. Maybe longer than that. I used to go when the creamery that they have now used to be their crepe shop, and then they switched to a bigger building like a door or two down, and then now they own both of those buildings. Great crepes, the best coffee I've ever had. I've tried so much coffee, so many lattes. It's the best latte. They make the best lattes I've ever had. The coffee's great. Everything's great. The flavors amazing. I still have yet to find a latte that compares. I don't know about now. Like, what if you go and it's not good? All I'll say is iced is never as good as a hot latte. Get a hot latte from them and get the, what is it? The truffle, what is it? The honey truffle, like, just get that, just whatever it is. I went to Glacier National Park. This is from when we went to Japan. And I got this pin. I mean, they gave it like to my son, but my son was like 2, so like I took it. Sorry. Because we flew on Alaska Airlines. This is from the box lunch. Same with this. Cheddar makes it better. That's when I went to Tillamook in Oregon. That's not on the 101. No, that's on like because that's like inland. Girl, I don't know. Maybe. Girl, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't ask me about geography. I also went to the Everglades. We did a whole trip where we drove from like near Milwaukee, near Chicago, all the way down to Miami, all the way down to Key West. So we passed through the Everglades. And then this is from Kinokuniya, the bookstore, a Japanese bookstore at Mitsuo Marketplace in Algonquin. What is it? Is it Algonquin? That sounds fake, like, that sounds wrong. It's the Chicago location, but it's not like in Chicago, but it was the year of the, what is that, ox? I don't know, they were giving out free pins, so that's when I got that in 2021. Yeah, I haven't been there in a while. That's everything. How did I miss talking about the dreidel? I found the dreidel for like $1 at some random thrift store. Where was it? In Schaumburg. This is from a thrift store in Schaumburg, Illinois. Because I'm Jewish. We used to play dreidel growing up with my grandpa and my grandma. Because they're Jewish. And we'd play dreidel. And that was really fun. Yo, Gabba Gabba hugs are fun. They are fun. I need a hug. Like, actually. I got a hug today. Some people like videos like this where it's like kind of rambly. Just me. But I'm excited to do another nostalgic video. My one Littlest Pet Shop video is not, it's not like blowing up, but it's all of a sudden months later is doing well again. So thank you all for watching that. Whoever is subscribing because of that video, thank you. It means a lot because a lot of these videos, you make them, you're really excited for them, and then you just kind of forget about them because you have to move on to the next. And so to have people like reappreciate your stuff is really nice. So a lot happened to me this week. My sister, we're gonna hang out. I only have one family member who lives here, my sister, and everything was fine. She made a comment like, oh, your YouTube video's doing well, and then later that night she commented like a cryptic text. I'm saying commented like it's YouTube. She texted me like that she doesn't condone my lifestyle, and this is like drama. I really don't care because it really hurt me. She said that she didn't like the way I treated my ex-husband. she's talking about the ex-husband who raped me and sexually assaulted me for over a year and then continued to abuse me in other ways. Girl, I don't know. I'm assuming she watched some of my other videos where I talk about like my gender and how I'm dating like women, right? And I guess she's back into Christianity, so I don't know why so many Christians have to be rape apologists. Like, why does that go hand in hand? Like, why the most people who've been disrespectful to me about the abuse I've endured, the most people that just want me to get over it, to get over abuse I faced in childhood and when I was in my teenage years, they usually are Christians. So it's unfortunate that now I just keep losing, people in my life, but I really don't care. Anyways, I had another date with this girl today, the second date. We were together for a long time today. It was like I made her breakfast, I got her flowers, I made homemade Belgian waffles, and then we drove, we did a hike, then we came back, we picked up the cat together. I asked her, like, I'm not trying to drag anyone into doing stuff for me. And then we got more food, and I don't know, I really like her. She's beautiful, she's really sweet. Maybe she just wanted to meet people and wants for friends, you know what I mean? So we'll see. But yeah, if people kind of aren't in the loop with like the whole religion thing and they just don't understand how it works, it's so vile. It really is. Like, it's like constantly I have people come back up in my life just to like bring me down and just say horrible things. They just remind me of why I left religion. They remind me of why I am who I am. Because why are you defending my abuser? Alright, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know some people mentioned that they wanted to see this. So, I hope you guys have a good day or night. And hopefully the next video